How did carrier pigeon were used to send message? Or write how carrier pigeon were used to send message. How matokana carrier pigeon ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯅꯨꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯁꯤꯟ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯈꯨꯅꯨꯁꯤꯅ to send messages ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏ ꯄꯥꯎꯁꯤꯡ ꯊꯥꯅꯅꯕ how matokana were used ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ write you ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯀꯣ. To send messages, the carrier pigeon were used in two different ways. To send messages, the e-pauxing to send thanaraba the carrier pigeon khoi puthok pusin tawbu yaba pigeon khunu sing asi in two different way tongan ba makhal anida were used in enemy. The messages were fastened to their leg in the one way mong amadana to their legs makhogi makhong singduda the message khogi I pawise sangdu we are fastened phazilami. When they arrived at their homes, the messages would be taken from their leg. When they at their home arrive yongmatamda the messages I pawsingadu from their legs makhogi makhong singdagi would be taken kani. In other way, the news sender put a case of pigeons on the Brussels main course addressed to his or her friend. In other ways, atomong haragana the message sender, the news sender, ipauthaiba aduna on Brussels main course, ta Bruxelles ipauthado course the gariduda addressed to his or her friends. My mamanaba gi lefamadu irega a case of pigeons. A case of pigeon khunu sing yauba hamnabigi a case sarang ama put thangani. When the birds were delivered to them, the friends had them free after passing to their legs sealed bag containing the news of the event. When the bird section aduna were delivered to them makoida the friends mahanabasing aduna set them free after passing to their legs sealed bag containing the news of the event. Containing the news of the event thodoki news e-posting containing shawba light to their leg sealed bag to their mkhogi sealed bag ki makhong silbek khaw makhong duda after fasting phazal matunda the friends manabsuna set them free makhojeng thadorkani habko. How did he or Reutor start this business? How matokana he or Reutor na this business masi kabase start how to umbage habko. In order to start this business, Reutor showed his interest in the bookshop and took a small office at Aix-la-Chapelle. In order to start this business masigi ipausi in order to start honabidamta Reutorna interest magi lejabadu in the bookshop khogi layongpham dukanda chol yontomi and aduga at Aix-la-Chapelle habis jagasida took a small office masama lorumi. After that, he bought 20 pair of carrier pigeon from a local bird. Fancier. After that, matungda he hangna from a local bird fancier di lamduda loiba yamna singba usek loifam amadagi carrier pigeon I pauching puthok pusing gi oiba khunu sing 20 pair adi 20 pair di anini thibida jura kun ko he bought lerami 20 pair di pair ani thibido aduda kun lerami adu kya no khunu masing 20 ni 14 nitra. He made a friendly relationship between a stockbroker serving at the Brussels Stock Exchange. He hangna at the Brussels Stock Exchange. Brussels Stock Exchange Brussels posay sing mayam ama ariba mayam ama thambagi exchange. Onthasin tawbudugi stock broker akoigi adi posay yonbi thabak tawba adugi marakta friendly relationship marchit luna mari tinarmi. Every day, Reutor put on the Russian mail coach a case containing a pair of peasant addressed to his friend. Every day, Nitijagi Reutor na addressed to his friends magi maruki mafamda containing a pair of peasant kunu jura hapega Russian's mail costa a case kunu hapigi sarang amamam put thami ko. The moment the birds were delivered to him, the friend set them free after passing to a lake sealed bag containing the stock prices. The moment the birds were delivered to him, the bird hariba kunugi singaduna were delivered to him. Mod hek matamduda the friend mamadabduna set them free after passing to a sealed leg bag containing the stock prices. The stock prices akhoi pot ariba thamiba mamanjingdo takpa hapega akhoi leg sealed back to the after passing phasal matungda set them free makoidung thadoreba. Thus, Reuter was able to make many copies of the messages and deliver them to the businessmen who paid for the service 3 hours earlier than the mail coach arrival. The Saitadana Reuter was able to make many copies of the message. Many copies copy kyamo we are able to make sambangamlami and aduga deliver them to the businessmen who paid for the service 3 hours earlier than the main course arrival. From the main course arrival, akogi chithi puba gari makhan khalidana ko adu yauti mangda 3 hours earlier pung ahum ngkhana for the service madugi thabaki damakta business man akhoi karba to mi sing aduda paisa pihelaga paisa piraga yohonba ngamami hako. What are the recent difficulties Reuter faced in his business in London? Reuter na in London da in his business mai kabarda face mauknakiba innocent ahanba difficulties kudong thibasing adu what were kay urami haba. The first innocent difficulty Reuter faced in his business in London was his office boy John Griffith keeping up a newcomer from a foreign country in the office by locking the door of the room when he came to give the information about the man to Reuter in the restaurant. The first difficulty Reuter faced in his business in London in his business Mike Garbada first innocent difficulty Reuter faced kudongtheman kiba Reuter mai kibasi was his office boy John Griffith. Magi office ki thabak tonba ngang nupa masa John Griffith si keeping of a newcomer newcomer oina thamibasi from a foreign country okay atopa lamgilebak tagini in the office tama thami by locking the door of the room when he came to give the information about the man to Reuter in the restaurant da Reuter da about the man had midi matang da to give information ipau piba lakung matamda kagi thong adu nupa masa si John Griffith se lonsalaga thameba. The second essential difficulty was Reuter defeat when he visited the editor of the London newspaper to tell them that he wanted journal and the business news. The second essential difficulty ani suba nakiba kudong chadabadudi Reuter defeats Reuterna maithigibaduni when he visited the editor of London newspaper to tell them that he wanted the genuine business news. Mana genuine maygoiba business news kabarge ipausing pamena makoida hai matamda Londongi newspaper Londongi ipausing khongba editor sing adu unaba lakudani habko. At that time, those editors told Reuter that they could manage their newspaper without his help. At that time, the editor Londongi editor told Reuter help me. They makoina without his help, my mateng xiaudana their newspaper makogi cover singasi could manage pongjaba khosaba loimba sinba amina haireba.